Universal changed its mind, but will I have a change of heart? Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, back at Universal Studios Florida to show you what's new and give you some park updates. And we do have a big park update. Let's get to it. Here on Production Central, home to a scare zone for HHN 31. They've added some new props. Check that out right there. Added some vines. And let's see, can I find Little Boo? There's Little Boo, one of the unofficial icons of this year's Halloween Horror Nights. And also, I think we can consider the Pumpkin Lord an unofficial icon as well. It is late summer. As a result, the summer food trucks have shut down, getting ready to switch over to Halloween Horror Night food trucks. Now here's something I'm going to be checking on. The Halloween Horror Nights food and beverage tents will not be open like during daytime hours for daytime guests, but I think the food trucks might be open for a bit for daytime guests. I don't know that for sure yet. I'm going to check on it though. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the wait time for Minion Mayhem, 80 minutes. It's the longest wait in the park right now. This is the first attraction you run into when you get into the park, so it seems like its wait time gets higher faster than anything else. Here we are in Graveyard Deadly Unrest. This is the last place I would think to find you, Shaggy.
It's the last place I want to be found.
Why are you hanging out in Graveyard Deadly Unrest?
I got lost.
Apparently so.
The rest of the game, they were behind me 1 minute and they're not anymore.
I have one question for you.
I got one answer.
Where's Scooby-Doo?
That's what I'm looking for. I hope he didn't get lost in here.
This scare zone appears to be complete with all the props and everything. I'm looking forward to checking out with scare actors within a couple weeks. Here in Battery Park, they are setting up another Halloween Horror Nights food and beverage kiosk. This one, the Weekend's After Hours Nightmare Bar. Now I have to be honest with you. I'm still on the fence about the Weeknd being a part of Halloween Horror Nights. Now I am familiar with his songs that I hear on the radio. I know about his halftime show at the Super Bowl. I still don't equate too much the Weeknd with scariness, but I guess anything can be scary if you try. Like for example, could you imagine a haunted house with a bunch of guys wearing yellow t-shirts coming yelling at you? Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Anything can be scary. But if I'm speaking honestly, still don't know if this is a good fit, but we'll find out like within a couple weeks. Now, I do tend to get punished for my honesty, but if honesty over advertising is something you appreciate, would you consider becoming a channel member or a patron on Patreon? I'll leave links to both of those in the description box below. Help me keep things honest. And honestly, Fiesta de Chupacabras, this food and beverage kiosk for Halloween Horror Nights, is very nice. I really like this one. They did a good job with this. It looks so cool, so happy, so pretty, so festive. Here in Central Park, home to the Scarecrow Cursed Soil Scare Zone, they've added this prop here, a little bit of spooky fencing. Inside of the SpongeBob Store Pants store, we have SpongeBob Square Mug for $21. Inside of the ET Toy Closet, we have this awesome ET plush holding the heart for $30. And this awesome looking ball cap for $26. I seem to have the worst luck when it comes to Donkey's and Shrek's and Fiona's new meet and greet, Shrek's Swamp Meet. Every time I come over here, none of the characters are out. It's just bad timing for me at this location. We're going to switch things up. We're not going to continue around the park in the direction we've been heading. I teased something at the beginning of the video. Let's go over to that tease. Let's see what Universal changed their mind about, and let's see if I changed my mind about something. Just like the thumbnail says, it is still open. It was supposed to be closed from August 21st through August 25th, but Universal changed their mind. They kept it open. And now that it's open, Nikki has been trying to change my mind about the best song to listen to when on Rip Ride Rocket. Let's take it for a spin with Nikki's song and see if I change my mind. Why didn't they close it down for a week of maintenance? Probably because they didn't want Rip Ride Rocket down and Mummy down at the same time. Had they had the Mummy open, this would be closed for maintenance. The standby wait time is 45 minutes for Rip Ride Rockit right now. I thought I was going to have to burn one of my express passes, but the single rider line is open. I'm going to give it a try. Okay, let's put stuff in a locker and see if I like Nicki's song better than my usual Beastie Boy song. Okay, I just got off of Rip Ride Rockit. It's sort of rough. It's kind of a rough ride, but I didn't go with my favorite songs from the Beastie Boys. I went with Nicki's favorite song, which is Motley Crue's "Kickstart My Heart." But did I have a change of heart? And actually, as usual, I think Nicki is right. I think "Kickstart My Heart" is the perfect song for Rip Ride Rockit. It seems like the beat and the rhythm of the song hits certain points of the ride just right. I hate to admit it, Nicki's right. Kickstart my heart. But I tell you what, go to the comment section below. Let me know, what is your favorite song when you ride Rip Ride Rockit? And regarding the Mummy, stay tuned. I have some information on that as well. Inside of the Hello Kitty shop, they have a Cat in the Hat mini backpack, Loungefly, $82 with the matching wallet. Thing 1, thing 2, $55 for the wallet, $82 for the backpack. It's 11:11 and there's no one in line for the crepes. That's amazing. Into Springfield we go. This is about the area we left off before we went to go ride Rip Ride Rockit. They were doing some work in Springfield right here, but they've poured new concrete, so I guess they're done. But still, Chief Wiggum and the squad car have not returned yet. Last week I mentioned it wasn't quite Dufftoberfest yet. I would expect that to return somewhere around September 16th, give or take a day. It is currently a 45-minute wait time for The Simpsons. I'm on the hunt for something. Let's see if they have it inside of Wiseacres here in Diagon Alley. But first, I present to you the Gringotts Dragon. Well done, Dragon. They do have it for $22, the Diagon Alley Medallions board. I showed you the Hogsmeade version last week in Friday's video, but here at Universal Studios, they sell the Diagon Alley version, and each coin is sold separately. The board's $22, the medallions are $8 a piece, but a pretty fun item. Inside of the Globus Mundi Travel Agency, they have returned Wizarding World luggage cases, $195. They have a suitcase for each house and one just for like Hogwarts in general. We're all done with the Wizarding World, but I almost forgot the biggest news of this video. My bench is back here in San Francisco. It's returned. Universal doesn't hate me. And while the bench has returned, the trash can and recycling can have not. In the San Francisco scare zone called Conjure the Dark, they have added a few more Halloween Horror Nights props. Ooh, look at that thing. Louise is home to the Halloween Horror Nights Scare Actor dining this year. And behind this wall here, we can see some, because there's gaps in the wall, we can see there is some props and such ready for that Scare Actor dining. Well, all right, I've made it over here to the Mummy. Do I have to give you a Mummy update? Not much to say. This past weekend, they were supposed to have team member testing all weekend, and they canceled it. So, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but I think I would lean more towards that being a bad sign. And we have right now less than a month before summer's over, and then we're into early fall. But this is probably the reason why Rip Ride Rockit didn't close down. They didn't want both the Mummy to be closed and Rip Ride Rockit to be closed at the same time. The thing is with the Mummy, I'm not too worried about it anymore. Enough reports have come out. We don't think there's any major changes with the attraction itself. One media outlet is already reporting that the Brendan Fraser coffee scene at the end remains. So I think it was a lot of like technical stuff. So I don't think there's a lot of major updates to be concerned about. Therefore, I'm not so concerned about when it opens, other than I really do just miss the ride and want to enjoy the ride again. The construction walls to this side street in New York City has been removed to reveal a brand new brick roadway. Looks very smooth. They have also added 3 Halloween Horror Nights food and beverage tents here, but the road is smooth and looking good. Unfortunately, Delancey Street is still walled off, having the same thing done, putting down a new brick road. I just hope they have it done before Halloween Horror Nights. Looks like they're about 75% done, so a little less than 2 weeks to get it completely finished before HHN starts. A couple of updates for the HHN Tribute Store. They've added the marquee Tribute Store. And then look over here. Look at all the temporary fencing. My guess is they're going to use this fencing to create a switchback here. I have a feeling by Friday, if not earlier, the Tribute Store may be open for at least pass holders. Holy smokes, I haven't done a quick food review today yet. Let's step inside of the Today Cafe. They have a new dessert. We will try it today. This is the white chocolate strawberry shortcake mousse, and it goes for $5.49. And here's what it looks like on the inside, and this is what it looks like on the spoon. And now it's time for Rick's quick food review of the new dessert at the Today Cafe, the white chocolate strawberry shortcake mousse. First thought is, I'm surprised it wasn't something pumpkin spice, as we're getting close to Halloween Horror Nights, but nonetheless, it was strawberry flavored. Many different textures on that dessert. It was light, kind of refreshing type of dessert. The strawberries were good. The strawberry mousse part though, tasted a little more raspberry to me. That's kind of like my main takeaway, but it was a good dessert. I like the crunchy shell. That was really good. Not my favorite dessert at the Today Cafe. That's like, I think it's the blackberry or blueberry lemon cake. I'll get that soon. I haven't shown that in a while, so I will show that to you soon. But there you go, a review of the new dessert at the Today Cafe. Just hit the menu, I think, yesterday. Now that you're all caught up on the updates here at Studios, I have an assignment for you. Check the description box of this video. I have some links there for you. Something might interest you. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun, click them.
His name is Ray, her name is Nikki, showing how